Alright, so I'm back home. I got my batteries. Hey, Ginger. Wow, very cool. Okay. Unlock, you twist to the right or the left, you take it out. Okay. Very cool, very cool. And then you turn it right to tighten it. Now with the remote control, I'm gonna go ahead and use AAA batteries. I wanted to use Duracell for all, but they didn't have Duracell for the AAA. Okay. So now that, well, I have 2 of them, I don't think I'll need 3 right now. I'll just use the 2, put this one to the side. I'm definitely going to put some adhesive on the bottom of each. All right. So I have my remote control. I'll put that in my pocket. And I have my 2 light pods. Guys, don't even ask what that was about. Old Twinkie up to her old schemes. Just mean to Ginger. Not nice. Oops. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe putting it in here, because this closet holds all the necessities. As you can see, I have my linens. It's very unorganized right now, but I have my Swiffer replaceable white thingies, blankets. I have my paper towels, wee pads in there, just miscellaneous bins, kind of like a storage space / linen closet. I'm going to use this for that purpose. So I'm thinking, should I put 1 on each wall or 2? 2. 1 on each or 2. You know what? This may be just good enough for 1. I think 1 would be good enough. Let's put that up here. And it sticks very well. Very cool. All right. So you know what? What I'm going to do is turn off this light here, just so that we can get the full effect of just how bright this light is. So in case you don't want to turn on the lights, you know, you're walking around in the dark and you just want to come to your closet and get a towel or whatever. Wow, look at that. And I love the fact that it's white light. It's not that yellow light. It's a beautiful light. I really do like it. And it's good enough to see everything. So that's really cool. I'm going to take my other pod and put this one in my closet. Now guys, you already see that this closet has bags, blazers, shoes. And sometimes I just don't feel like turning on this light switch. So I'm going to put this right here. And voila, I can see everything. It's very good lighting. Very good. Very nice. I love that. That's really cool. And so I have this remote control. I want to see what this can do. All right, so here I'm about to press, if you guys can see. All right, let me focus. Focus, all right, press off. Oh, wow, so I can press on, off. How cool is that? All right, so I'm going to try the dimmer setting. Let's see. How cool. Off. On. That's bright. Dim. And that's as dim as it will get. And off. How cool. Oh my gosh. So I don't even have to press it. But if I do happen to lose this, God forbid, I can just go ahead and just press it. It still works. Still operable. So I'm gonna press on. Nice. Off. I love it. Love it. I'm gonna try this one now. On. Ah! Very cool. Dim. Off. I love it. I'm so impressed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the Amir company for sending me this wonderful product. Guys, if you are interested in purchasing that product that I just showed you, it actually came with 3, but I only used 2. I'm going to use the next one somewhere. Not sure where. And I have to get myself an extra battery. But if you want to purchase that, definitely look down below. I have all the information down there so that you can go ahead and buy it yourself. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Good stuff for your first apartment, you know? There's little necessities, things that you don't realize that you need until you actually move in. That's one of them. So guys, go check that out. Wireless light. You don't have to pay electricity on it. And these people are very fast, friendly, great communication. They send your product in a week, pretty much a week. That's when I got mine. So work with them, guys. They're amazing. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. And yes, I look really oily around my face, don't I? Well, I started the day by cleaning up. And so now the place feels clean. It feels clean. And it's all cute and decked out. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm just walking around. Definitely gonna get that laundry done because I packed it up and I meant to do it yesterday when it was snow day, but it was snowing quite crazy yesterday, and I just wanted to be back home and just be home. So, you know, snow days make you want to stay cozy indoors, not be doing work outside. So it's still beautiful outside. The snow is just giving a beautiful aesthetic. Personally, I hope that we have a white Christmas. I just love snow. I love snow. I've hardly had to shovel snow because I have brothers. So I was always like indoors, sipping on my hot cocoa and enjoying out, you know, looking out the window. I enjoy playing in the snow just a little bit. It's cold though. It's cold and it makes you cold and wet, and I don't like that combination. So I just love to see it. It just looks beautiful. Beautiful. It just adds a beautiful look. But let me show you how it looks outside without, you know, giving too much of area. It's so beautiful. Just beautiful. So yeah, guys, that's what it's looking like right now. I'm just tidying up, you know, keeping the place clean because that's what a female is supposed to do, right? I saw this video today that my friend had one of my good friends, she had tagged me in on Facebook, and I just want to show you some of it. This is an old video. If some of you guys are familiar with Caribbean households, you know that there's no slackness to be allowed. Like, you must learn how to clean, you must learn how to take care of a home. And I really do thank my mom. Thank you, mommy. Velvet locks. I really am grateful for that upbringing, because now that I'm out the home, like, I really do see, look at that background. Hey, I see the value of keeping clean, and I feel very accomplished as an adult. Like, when my apartment is clean, when I have my laundry done, bath mats are clean, the place is clean, and I have food, I just feel like, okay, I feel quite good. You know, I cook a little bit. I feel domesticated, you know. I'm domesticated. You know, cooking could be a little bit better, but I'm working on that. I'm working on those things, you know. So yeah, I feel really good when my apartment is clean. That makes me feel good. When my apartment is clean, when I have food in the house, and when my bills are paid. That is the most important thing. The house could be a hot mess, but if my bills are paid, I'm happy. But I never let this place get to be a hot mess, because I really cannot stand mess for too long. Like right now I have a mess right over there. I won't show you because I have some undergarments just tossed on the side. I need to clean that. Laundry, I need to clean my robe. Yeah, but you know what, I'm very satisfied with how everything is looking so far, how things are coming together very well. I'm excited. I'm very satisfied, and it feels like a breath of fresh air just being able to decorate this place and call it home. One of you guys said that you mentioned that you noticed my growth, and how when I moved out of my parents' house, when I first moved out, I felt kind of like insecure. Like I wanted to always be at my mom, you know, with my mom and my pops, and I wanted to always be over there. And I didn't quite feel settled here, because I'm you know, I'm living on my own for the very first time. But she said that she mentioned that I changed my language from my previous house. I say my parents' house, and I call this home. So yes, this is my home, but my parents' house will always be my first home. So yeah. But I am feeling more settled. I'm feeling more secure here. I feel better being here. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it really helps to have friends come over and just hang out and chill. That helps me to feel more like, okay, I'm not on my own here. I can share this with other people. That makes me most happy, because if I was here by myself all the time, that's just not my personality. I love to be around people too. Even though I am an introvert, I love like being around people, and I love hosting and making sure people are great. And yeah, so yeah, I love it. I really love it. And one person that has really inspired me is Raven Elise. If you guys have not checked out her vlogs yet, she does like home decor and like DIYs. I was like so blown away watching how she made a wall tree for like small apartment spaces. So say you don't have the space to have like an entire Christmas tree, you can do like a wall tree. And she actually was inspired by Pinterest to make it because I guess Target didn't have the one that she was looking for. So she made it, and I'm like, wow, that is so cool. Like how she can pull together her home and it looks so beautiful, and just like the colors are beautiful. And I feel like that is what a woman should do. A woman should keep her home clean and beautiful, and you know, even if you're not the most creative, like try to spruce it up and make it feel like home, you know. So I was very inspired by that. I might be using this background as like a, you know, sit down chit chat vlog. You see that little candle on the side? You remember when every YouTuber had a candle in the background burning? Now I can do it. Ah! Yeah. Oh, Twinkie. Them two are always at war. Always. Like, Twinkie's over there, and Ginger will come like maybe 1 foot closer to Twinkie, and she's already starting to bark or growl. Oh my. You guys see the choppy job I did on Ginger's hair. I gave her, you know, a little haircut because she was shedding all over the place. And now she's not shedding so much, thank God, because I combed through all of that. But the haircut is looking quite choppy. Twinkie, I have to do her next, but I think she's okay for now. That's just no, it looks okay. Yeah, so I sent my mom a picture of how I decked the halls, and she just responded and saying, that's good. Oh man, I want them to come over. Every time I invite them over, they don't want to come over. They always make some excuses. Maybe that'll help them to come over. Yeah, so I do have some work to do, some writing work. If you guys don't know, I do write articles, like I ghost write articles for a client, and he's like all the way across the world. I think he lives in Singapore or something. Not Singapore. I don't remember which country, but I first started working with him through this website called Upwork.com, and that's a site that I showed you guys about. If you're a writer, Upwork is great because you can find writing jobs, and he's the one that had posted the writing job, and I responded, and I've been working with him for like an entire year now. I feel like I need to send him like an appreciation email, because he, out of all the people on that site, because you have to be very careful, out of all the people on that site, he has been so truthful. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to be doing all this work and not get money back. He always pays me on time, always pays me on time. I do have a project that I have to complete and send over today, as well as get started on another project that he sent me. I'm so grateful, because this is putting extra money in my pockets. God knows, like, I was just, the jobs keep coming in, and I'm so excited. So in addition to that, you know, little side hustles here and there, like my Top Creative Studio business, doing the websites for people. I just finished doing a website for someone in my church who has this ministry for ex-offenders, people that are just coming out of jail and restarting their life. This organization helps them to start their life again. And yeah, I designed it for him. I'm so glad to be working with people that are doing great things, and I can be a part of it somehow. I love being behind the scenes, a part of it. So that's wonderful. I really do enjoy that. Yeah, I just feel so much satisfaction in being able to give my gifts over to people that are doing great things. I did not know that like web design was such a demand, but it really is in demand, because you have a lot of people that want websites nowadays. You know, a lot of people are doing great things and they want a website. Like I said, I am such an advocate about websites. Guys, you should have a website. You should have a website. If you have a voice that you want to be heard, you should have a website. Guys, I know one person told me about the straw in the hot coffee, but you know, until I get that other type of straw, I have to use this. I use a straw. I'm pouring some coffee. I use a straw because of my braces and because I don't want my teeth to stain. So I'm just drinking up the little bit of coffee I have left. I did not make pancakes today because I don't feel like doing all of that. With pancakes comes dishes, and I don't have anybody here to tell, hey, can you do the dishes please? Like, I used to bribe my brothers to do that, and my sister when I was able to. She's a little bit more strong-willed than my other brothers, who are like, okay. So yeah, I am just watching Raven Elisa's mom vlog where she goes to Target. I would love to do a vlog like that. I really would. But I need some money. Oh, I need some money. But I do want to visit Dollar Tree so that I can get some stockings for Booby and Binka, the two girls. And let me show you where I want to put those stockings. I actually want to put them like on the, like attach them to the TV stand. I got that idea from Raven. I'm not trying to copy her style and all, but I am very inspired by the way that she does things, and it's really great. So yeah, I want to get some stockings to put up there, maybe some of course some stocking stuffers for the girls. Get some, some gifts for them. I'm not gonna tell them what, because they all paying attention to what. Look at Twinkie, watching what Booby is doing. She's so intent on what Booby is doing. Booby is Ginger, by the way. I call her Booby, and that's Binka, even though they already have their names. All right, so I'm going to get started on these projects that I have to do. Might as well get it out the way now so that I don't have to take it into the week and be over stressed with a whole lot of things. Still getting these vlogs to you guys at a decent time, because I don't want to lag behind on Vlogmas. Like, I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna get to my computer and I'll see you guys very soon. Hey guys, so I'm coming back out to my local department store so that I can find some batteries. Guys, every time I go in this spot, I want to go shopping because they sell just about everything cute, but that's not my objective today. It is to get batteries and go. I have to get the AAA and the AA, so hopefully I can get that and go. I just dropped my laundry at the laundromat. Every time I go there, I always seem to like look kind of dumb because I'm so used to already having a washer and a dryer that when I come out and I have to use the laundromat washer and dryer, like I act like I don't know what to do, like where to put the wash detergent, where to put the fabric softener. So it looks like a big blooper, but hey, that's my life. You gotta have a sense of humor or else you won't get through anything. And I laugh at myself before anybody gets to laugh at me, so. Alright, so let's check out what they have here. And yeah. Alright, so I found it. Now I'm looking for the other. Getting out of this area. Oh my gosh, it's so packed in here today. Like everybody's just bumping into people. Alright, so I successfully left the store only buying the batteries. But as I'm buying the batteries, I'm thinking to myself, wait, I thought this item was free. It actually was not free because I'm buying batteries. It's alright though. You gotta put something in to get something out. So I bought 2 packs of, I think it's Duracell AA batteries, because I have 3 of those light pod things, and then I bought 1 set of 4 AAA batteries, so that can go into the remote control. And once again, I'm vlogging in these streets. I'm trying to get used to it, get used to talking on my camera in public. You know, I gotta get used to this anyway, especially if I'm gonna be doing Vlogmas and I'm out in the streets. So these type of things should be pretty much normal nowadays. People walking around talking to themselves, or excuse me, or talking to their cameras or phones. Nothing out of the normal about that in 2017. So I'm trying to watch myself out here so I don't get ran over. But yeah, guys, how are you spending your weekend? I would love to know. People are looking at me, but it's okay because it comes with the territory, right? So anyway, just minding my business, walking. So the laundry is gonna take maybe about 30 minutes, so I'm thinking I'll be back. Look at him, he's smiling and skating and his phone is up in the air. You see, that's the new age we're in. People walking around looking at technology and talking to it all day. It's nothing unnormal. I'm already weird anyway, so I always seem to attract some attention to me. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna cross the street and I'll see you guys soon. This is adulting. When you're on your own. Not when you have someone to help you. I'm not bitter. Guys, I have a story to tell y'all when I get inside. Hold on. Hilarious. Not so much hilarious when it happened, but hey, sweeties. Oh boy. That car is so rickety. That is why I have a love-hate relationship. Ginger! Guys, hold on. Yeah, guys, so from my reaction, Ginger and Twinkie went into the bathroom garbage. See, the one time I let them out and let them stay out when I'm out of the house, that's why I always keep them in the bedroom, always. So, yes, the funny story that I was trying to tell y'all, right? So, one wonderful evening when I was coming back from work, I told myself, I want to do X, Y, and Z. I want to go home, I want to take a nice shower, eat some food, and watch my favorite YouTubers. Just a normal evening, or so I thought. Okay, so I came in, let the girls eat and drink, and then I pat my pocket, felt my keys in the pocket, and took them outside. Took them outside, walked around like we normally do. Then it's time, we're approaching my building, and I put my hand in my pocket like I normally do to take out the keys. I feel some weird keys in my pocket. So I'm like, wait a minute. These are not my apartment keys. These are my job keys. Because back then, I kept them separate. So I'm like, wait, no. Okay, don't panic, Desiree. Where are your apartment keys? So I look in the other pocket. I'm like, okay, maybe it's in the other pocket. Keep calm, Desiree, just keep calm. Look in the other pocket. It's not in there. Then I'm like, there's no way I could have thrown it in the garbage with the dog poop. I'm like, no, I didn't do that. So then I peel back my coat and I go inside my pockets, my jean pockets. Not there either. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I locked myself out of my apartment. Okay, Desiree, keep calm, keep calm. I'm still trying to keep calm. I'm still talking to myself. Keep calm, keep calm. So, I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So, I tried to even go through the back door. The back door was locked. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So then I thought to myself, well, maybe I could still get into my door because I didn't lock it behind me. I just closed it. But then I remember these doors are set up where when you close it, it locks on the other end. So it's impossible for you to get back in if there's nobody inside, and if none of your windows are open for some reason or what, you're not getting into your apartment. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I locked myself out. So luckily, another neighbor that I know and we usually talk in passing, she was walking her dog and she was actually talking to somebody. So I'm very familiar with her, more familiar with her than anyone else, because she's very talkative. She's like the mama of the neighborhood. So I said, okay, maybe I can speak to her and see if maybe I can find a solution. Like, so when I saw her, I waited until she was finished talking, and then I asked, hi, do you know what to do if you get locked out? Like, what do you do? I don't know these things. I'm on my own for the very first time. So she was like, oh my gosh, you need a locksmith. So I'm like, what's a locksmith? I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe that's a person that like brings, like he opens the door for you. Like, so I'm like, I guess. So she was like, oh my gosh, okay, so let me use my cell phone and find a nearby 24-hour locksmith, because at that point it was 7:30 in the evening and a lot of places are already closed. So, and plus, guys, I locked my phone in the apartment. Don't ask me what I was thinking. Don't ask me. I locked my phone and my keys in the apartment. Nobody's up here with me. So she then Googles different locksmiths, found one that's 24 hours, called him on the phone, gave him the rundown and the details. I even took the cell phones talking to him as well. So he said, okay, I'll come out, but I'll let you know the prices right off the bat. It'll be $100 if I can just simply pick the lock and go through. But if I can't pick the lock and it won't, my tools don't go through, I'm going to have to drill through the cylinder, which I didn't know what the hell, like what is a cylinder? So it'll be 100 if he can just pick it, but if he has to go in and take out the whole entire cylinder and replace it with a new one and give me a new key, I will be paying for labor and that, which would be $200. And I was like, oh my gosh. So thankfully I have a credit card. It was an emergency. Normally I don't use my credit card for such big bills like that, but I'm like, okay, well, at least I have the assurance in knowing that I can get myself out of this jam without being broke, like, you know. So so I thought about it and I said, okay, all right. So in the meantime, I'm praying that all he has to do is pick the lock. No, the guy came like maybe 45 minutes later. Me and my dogs were standing outside. My neighbor was standing out there with her dog too, just keeping me company, letting me know what to ask for, like his business card, just to make sure he's legit, because I'm a single woman in my own apartment. And yeah, so he came out. By that time she went into her apartment, and I rung the buzzer, somebody to buzz me up. So because you can't open the front door without getting a buzz or whatever, which is great. I love that feature, but people will just buzz you in anyway. So so the neighbor downstairs buzzed me in, and he came up, took his tools, tried to pick the lock wouldn't pick. So he's like, okay, I have to replace the cylinder. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was just praying that all I'd have to do is spend $100. So I said, okay, I'll pay with my credit card. A whopping $20-something just to use my credit card on top of the $200. So I'm sitting there for like maybe 10 minutes. He drills the hole, does the job, leaves. We exchange the information, and I pay and he leaves. I'm like, oh my gosh, my first time getting locked out. How funny would that have been if I had a camera on me and I was filming the whole thing, guys? You would be laughing at me. But this, like I said, this is my life. Bloopers all over. But you know what? You just have to take it and laugh at it, because if you don't laugh, you're going to stress out. The whole time I could definitely say I kept calm. I felt peace. I knew that nothing bad was going to happen out of this situation. And I knew I was just gonna get in. So now I have different keys, and I'm always making sure that I have my keys. So that's the funny story of the day. You can laugh at me all you want. Hard. All right, guys. So stay tuned for the next part. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm waiting on my clothes to finish washing. Hey guys, so the time is now 4:34 and it is a little dark in the apartment, but I wanted you guys to see how the lights look on. Yes! Look at my tree! Guys, did you see the cute little star I made up there? That is hilarious. Isn't it the funniest thing you've ever seen? I know it's funny to me, but I just love how it looks. And just to be cute and funny, I put the boxes of my early Christmas gifts underneath the tree. What I'm gonna do is buy some gift wrapping paper and wrap it up just for the look of it. Not because there's actually something in there, but just for the look of it. And yeah, guys, I just love how it looks. It looks so nice with all the lights off and stuff. Today was a pretty low-key day, you know, getting things done before the week begins. Guys, do you like Mondays? Maybe that's a silly question. For me, what I start to do now is I try not to dread anything, because I did read in a Joyce Meyer's devotional book where she talks about fear, and she talks about how dread is the cousin of fear, because you don't exactly know what the future holds, so you dread having to do what it is that you know you have to do. And a lot of us adults, we dread doing our responsibilities. Like, I pretty much was dreading to go do my laundry, but I said, you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me and we're gonna have fun together. So I try not to dread anything, even though honestly, like, those feelings do come. But I try not to, because you got to go through things anyway. You have to get things done anyway. Like, one of my favorite things to tell me sometimes when I don't want to do something that I know I have to do, I tell myself, Desiree, put on your big girl drawers and get it done. Get your ish done. That's how I pep talk myself when I really feel like don't feel like doing what I need to do. I give myself that pep talk, and yeah, I try not to dread, you know. You got to get things done anyway. You got to pay the bills, you got to do the laundry, you got to feed the kids, got to do all of that anyway, so you might as well be happy doing it, you know. Yeah, I just want to be happy and discover who I am as an adult, living on her own, taking care of the bills, taking care of herself. Like, I want to learn me, and I feel like I have been learning me, and a whole lot more since I've been reading that book that I've been telling you guys about. Let me get it again, because you guys, if you have not purchased this book, you are missing out on learning a lot about yourself. This book is so key. I'm not gonna tell y'all again. Like, come on. Some people have already mentioned that they have gone ahead and purchased the book, but some of y'all are sleeping on this book. Like my friend that I told you we talk about relationships a lot, I mentioned this book, and I'm really considering to get it for her because it's really good. And it's called Actually It Is Your Parents' Fault: Why Your Romantic Relationship Isn't Working and How to Fix It. So even if you're not into relationships, you're not trying to read about relationships, you're single, maybe you have children, maybe you work with children, maybe you work with people, like, people in general need to read this book. It is key. After the Bible, it is key, because this will teach you about yourself and who you are and why you do the things you do, why you adapt to the same patterns, why you tend to be attracted to the same types of people, why you deal with the same types of relationship issues and drama, why you can't get past a certain rut. Like, it will read you from head to toe. I am currently in the middle of the book. I'm reading it slowly because I want to savor it all. I think that's my food. But guys, if you have not gotten this book yet, get it. It's really good. It's written by a psychologist and an author, I believe. Yeah, a writer and a psychologist. They collaborated, wrote the book. Experts in their field, amazing. So you guys got to read that book. You guys got to read that book. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go eat my food and try to catch up on a little bit of Vlogmas vlogs that I've been missing out on, and a lot of vlogs, period, that I've been missing out on. Because I've been missing out on some stuff due to being busy. Being busy this week and just being about my business. So before I go, I do want to show you my meal. You know, I am really proud of myself, guys. This is a nice vegetarian meal. I'm definitely gonna come back and cook it with you guys. Ooh, this looks like it's Pinterest ready. Y'all ready for this? Y'all not ready. Bam. Look at that. Straight out of Pinterest. So I got my meatless meatballs. These are made out of black beans. And I got my stir fry. And I put some sesame seeds on top just for the garnish. And I'm about to eat. I'm about to dig in and enjoy this food. So thank you guys for watching. Guys, have you been enjoying the Vlogmas vlog so far? I know I have been enjoying speaking to you guys every day. I'm even considering to do daily vlogging because it helps me to stay in contact with you guys. It keeps me active and doing stuff, and it's really fun. I'm gonna keep this light on actually. It's fun. I feel like I have some company, and yeah, I got my friends along with me, so turn up that light. So yeah, guys, little bloopers that happened in my life. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm about to turn down, but not too much because I still got to get my clothes. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm about to turn on YouTube, watch whatever I can before I get my clothes, and then probably fold the clothes while I watch more YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed so that you can see more Vlogmas vlogs coming up. All right.